Hello guys, and welcome to the third episode of the French campaign here in Victoria 2 with the historical project mod. So in the last episode we took Luxembourg from the Belgians before they could become independent. So now all these French people will be allowed to become proper French people, which is quite nice indeed. The war between all the people I called into the war with Britain is still raging, which is kind of funny. I am hoping right now that that is going to allow the Dutch to take over. What? We are no longer allied to? Yeah, sure we'll ally you. Why did the alliance even stop? Who knows these days? Who knows? Regardless, we're also trying our best to sphere some of these German minor states in an effort to try and prevent the formation of the North German Federation, because that would be just terrible. We don't want to see that happen at all, because that's going to make Prussia shrunk. So what I'm starting to think is that what we might want to do is just try and have a war. Have the Franco-Prussian war early and just fuck them up. Really, it's that simple. But it really isn't that simple though, is it? Because we need to be strong as hell in order for that to work. I am even questioning, like, Prussia is just terribly strong. I hope the combined forces of Denmark, Russia and France is going to be enough to beat them down. Sadly, we cannot ally the Austrians. I guess what we can hope for is that a war is going to break out between the Austrians and the Prussians. If that happens, what we could try to do is to call in the Russians and just have everyone just stomp them. Of course, one advantage that would be to Germany unifying is that it would make it easier to take territory from them, but I really don't think that's sort of worth it. I don't think that's worth it at all. So let's just sit back and wait for our infamy to take down. And also let's start, yeah, get the war economy out of the way. And yeah, unfund the middle class because they usually struggle early game. And let's start encouraging intellectuals again. And with our money we'll keep building factories. Do some dank meme industrialization. Help out the these people who are doing stuff. I like to do that. Jingoism, of course. What is this? Wave of colonial unrest. I don't care. I'm not gonna lose prestige. No way. So in these areas that are now industrializing, we want to make sure there are railroads everywhere. Which we can't build? Or have they already been built? There are no graphics for them on the map. What? Oh, there are some. No, there are no railroads here. Why not? Economic policy. Ah, we had a bullshit election. Damn it. How are we even making money then? I guess we'll just keep this thing around for some time then. Do whatever you can. Can't be losing population now, can we? But I mean, if I'm gonna have these stupid conservatives who have this crap, I might be, I would be better off just having the freaking Republicans. Yeah, look at that. The freaking conservatives have laissez-faire. And these guys have interventionism. Expand factories, open close factories, build railways. It does not allow me to build factories. No. Well, I guess we'll just sit back and make some money. But I don't know. Well, having the freaking ability to build railroads, I think that's a minimum. That pisses people off, but oh, who cares? Well, let's build ourselves some railroads. Honestly, I should probably have just switched over to the conservatives or the reactionaries, just because, I mean, if I'm going to piss people off, I might as well piss off people who, or, you know, I might actually, you know, want to gain something from it. I can't remember exactly where factories are popping up, but sort of northern region want to have factories anyways. This is where all the good resources are. I think that's going to be a priority in this campaign. I want to try and expand in body of Napoleon returns. Ah, okay. I thought it was actual, like, what? He has come back from the dead? Nope. He's just, his dead body is giving us prestige. And what is going on over here? Oh yeah, the freaking Sardinians are occupied. That's good. That's great. Ah, what? No, you ended your war? Why? Why would you do such a thing? Did you even lose something? No, you didn't. Did the war just ended? Bullshit. Damn it. Well, the dream shall not die. Well, has it died, by the way? No, it hasn't. The dream has not died. The dream has not died. Of course, now a problem is that the Dutch have cores on me. But, oh well. This is great. Freaking Sardinia Piedmont. And the Russians have finally arrived. Oh, this is hilarious. What is now going on? Cut Belgium down to size. Are you madmen? What are you even up to? Gotta learn to prioritize, man. But yeah, I don't know what we want to do now, though. Where shall our next conquest be? I mean, there's nothing wrong with just sitting back and reducing infamy, but I guess we can try to do some planning. Like, where do we want to go? We do want to expand into Africa because we do want to make sure we have enough colonies to get, you know, whenever the colonial raids begins. Of course, the fact that we just acquired this island and the fact that we have this one kind of, well, no, we will still have to conquer these people over here to actually get inland. And the quicker we can start colonizing inland, the better. Also, having something down here, that would be good. Or could we take a colony off the... Yeah, we could take it. We could just take a colony off the Portuguese. That might work. Could I even puppet them? Is that even a thing? That'd be funny. Justify war. Allied with Spain. Yeah, we can beat up Spain, I'm sure. Do not increase. Decrease relations, please. By the way, for how long are we going to be banned in Germany? Who are you? Dutch patriots. Oh yeah, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. Don't kill the patriots. No. No. Why would you do this? This must be Dutch. Do you not see that? You madmen. Can I influence you? Yes, and we are working on it. Ooh, we're gonna be able to kick them out of their, the Prussian square. That's at least gonna stop the unification of Germany for now. There's still these two states remaining, but I don't know. Having just a tiny little state that we can always make sure it stays out of Prussia's hand, that's just gonna be positive. Another place that would be great to start influencing would be the southern German states. It would sort of require us to beat up the Austrians, gain 10 reactionary, and we could become outlawed political parties. Secret society. So we can become more liberal or not. Because, no, fuck that. Fuck the liberals. I'm just gonna fuck my shit up. I say that and I have them as the ruling party. Alright, so we kicked these guys out of the sphere of Prussia. So there we go. That's another nation out of the way that the Prussians won't be able to prevent us from claiming our, just to keep them from forming, really. Belgium, fuck you. Eat shits and die. A horrible death. Belgian reactionaries, that's fine. I don't care about that. Like, if Walloon nationalists start happening, then I'm gonna be panicking a bit. That's not gonna be good. Can I ally you, by the way? Nope. Nope, nope. You're still allied to the Prussians. Oh, by the way, how are things going on over here? Saxe Meiningen. I want to keep increasing those relations. Now, where should we colonize next? I do not know. Do I even want to colonize that much? I mean, I think establishing some sort of a base over here in Asia would be good. See, the British have taken this stuff. And they've taken, yeah, I guess there's an event for that, the, what is it called? Opium War? But there's this cool mechanic in this game, or in this mod, that sort of prevents you from doing what people like me usually do when playing this game. Like, the normal strategy is always just to blob in China, because China has so many freaking people that you can just win the game by taking China. But in this mod, you're sort of encouraged to take these treaty ports. You can do these events or decision thingies. I don't remember exactly how it works, but I think there are also like penalties and stuff for taking states in China to sort of make it a bit more realistic, because let's face it, it's not very realistic that France would just nom up a gajillion Chinese and be like, yep, we rule you now, fuck you. I mean, the British kind of did that. They nommed up a bunch of Indians and did just that, but you know what I mean, right? By the way, gotta love the way the Mughal Empire exists. It's funny. I don't know, maybe invading Oman, taking one of those states. Punitive expedition. Force a country to negation. Oh yeah, this is the thing I'm talking about. Punitive expedition. So this basically allows us to take a port from them. Now, I do not know what port this would be. Oh, Zanzibar, I guess. So we can take Zanzibar as a treaty port. But that would only give us this province, and that's not really useful. We want to border this sort of not colonized area. One thing I could try and do, maybe I would be, it would be nice if I could invade Gaza. Funny little name. Because I do believe the Portuguese and stuff like that, they gain events to take over this territory, because that's what they historically did. But if I can swoop in here and take it before that happens, you know, that brings opportunities. Why can we not eat up these guys? I don't know. Seriously, why not? I wouldn't know. But, I mean, if these guys would go take over this province, and then we can establish a protectorate over these guys, that would be nice. Get a good start on the French colonies. By the way, isn't there an event that allows you to annex Madagascar? So maybe we should start focusing on influencing those guys. I don't know exactly how it works. Maybe it is in here. I mean, I know France always just completely randomly ends up... Yeah, here it is. Influence with Madagascar. Invaded state and government. So I guess... To justify many attempts to inroads into... yeah, so you... Yeah. Okay, so you don't strictly speaking need to... influence the place. You just have to click that decision. And maybe another pops up. I don't know how it works. But, we do want that to happen. We will consider it. No, we won't. Fuck you, liberals. Yeah, I don't know who we're gonna invade now. Who would be good to invade? Maybe Spain? That would be nice. Taking some clay, take some of this stuff. I mean, I did say that I wanted to focus on this area, but I mean, if we can focus on this area, then we have to focus on something. Maybe we're against the Ottomans. That could be okay. Get some of the Ottoman colonies. I would like them to release Tunis so I can nom up that eventually. I don't know if there are any events though that make that happen. That seems like the kind of thing that there would be an event for. And also the way the regions are made here, that's going to make the border look kind of funny. Like, it will never be worth it to take this land right here, so I would take the coast here. But then I would sort of awkwardly have this little blob of Ottoman land in the middle of Africa, you know, encircled by my empire. That would be silly. Egypt, of course, that's maybe something I want to consider. That's a target people usually do invade. And wait, hold on, what's going on here? Has there been an event? Prussian intervention in Egypt. The Ottoman Empire become... Yeah, this is one of those events that happen. Wait, has an event popped up? Can I do this too? No, for some reason I'm not allowed to intervene in Egypt. I don't know why not. I can still invade the place, which I might just do. Oh, here we can actually see... I think this stuff is trying to explain how the infamy thing works. I'm not completely sure how that works though, but yeah, starting to take some land from the Egyptians. That could work. That could work indeed. Now here's the thing I wonder. The event to get the left bank. During Napoleon's redrawings of European map, the left bank of the River Rhine had been annexed to the France proper. Yeah, so basically there are people here who claim that the Rhine River is the natural border of France. So by clicking that event, we'll gain a casus belli to take a province, which will probably be Prussian Palatinate, because that's the only thing we really border. Which is a pretty good province. There are some French people living here, and, well, not many, but it's got coal and iron, and that's what we need. And it's gonna allow us to, after that, take the Rhineland. Maybe even go over the Rhine and take Eastern Rhineland. Who knows? In general, though, just numbing up this area of Germany, I think that's gonna be a priority. Maybe I do want to start planning a war against the Prussians. I'm not sure. We'll see what I'll do. For now though, nothing hurts the July column unveiled. Nice. So nice with all these events as a great power. But yeah, I honestly, it's interesting. I usually always have a plan when I play Victoria 2, but now I'm sort of just lost. I don't really know what to do. I'm sort of torn between trying to do more European stuff or going after more colonies. Really? Reactionaries have enforced their demands. That means they're no longer spared by Britain. Yes. Ah, we can't. What? Ah, they're just gonna get spared again. Bullshit. Gain 50 war exhaustion. Ooh, poor little... Well, never mind actually. Not poor little Belgium. Fuck you, Belgium. Just join me already. Become a part of the greater French Empire. I think that could be a really nice... what? We have dropped a cordial? I have not paid attention at all, have I? No, I have not! Shite! That's not good. What do I think it's doing here? We have been banned. Okay, well, that's not gonna happen then. Yeah, I'm starting to think more and more that maybe a war against these guys just early on. Well, now they're allied to the British again. That's frustrating. They're even allied to the Ottomans. That might just be an event thing, though, because of the Oriental crisis or whatever. So that might not be a permanent thing. Hopefully not. I mean, they were great powers, so Prussia being allied to two great powers shouldn't really be allowed to happen. So hopefully it isn't allowed to happen. Anyways, let's keep investing. We have money again now, so we can start working on Frankfurt am Main. By the way, did they... No, they haven't re-sphered them yet. And I mean, yeah, that's really all we need to focus on, though. As long as we can keep them out of the sphere of Prussia, we can keep the place from forming, or North German Federation, that is. So, it's not that bad. Punish the liberals. Fighting in the streets. Oof. Punish the reactionaries. The fighting simply has to stop. So everyone gets pissed, or the liberals get pissed. Yeah, F the well... I mean, I kind of... Unxer, is that even a relevant place? There it is. Yeah, there's a decent amount of people. Pissing off the liberals will be more dangerous, because that's gonna, you know, make Jacobins happen. And no one likes Jacobins. Oh, we got all these liberation movements. I'm not too afraid, though. They should die off. Hopefully by the end of the game, Luxembourg will be a French core. Yeah, we'll punish the liberals. We want more people to become reactionary. Yep, there we go. That's a decent bit of reactionary right there. Good, good, good. Oh, what's going on down here? The British are invading. God, I almost feel sorry for the British. Like I got them into this war and they've been fighting for ages now. I just sort of like, yep, I got what I wanted, I'm out. Now this pointless war is happening that no one really cares about. It's just the AI being an idiot. More in favor of voting. Ugh, voting. No, 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 no. We can't have voting. That's no good. Oh no, 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 no. I will not have it. No one shall vote. No one. Let's keep increasing relations. Give access, because that boosts relations a bit. Gain more reactionaries, and yeah, go. Reactionary. Of course, maybe I should start to encourage some liberals. I honestly don't know. I mean, the liberals will appear regardless. Oh, is this a new decision? Saint Barthélemy decision. Oh, I think I read about this. Yeah. It belonged to France when it was transferred to Sweden in returns of trade privileges. You can push for an agreement. Okay, so we can basically get the island back, I think. But there's like a referendum, so I guess there is some randomness to it. What does this do? Senegal, change state religion to Catholic. Don't know if this is going... Yeah, Senegal. Okay, so this just makes Senegal a nation with cores. Not that that's gonna happen. But, I mean, it does give some other bonuses as well. Anyways, let's keep going. We need more stuff, though. I think maybe positivism. I think that if we can get this stuff early, that's gonna be good. For the simple reason that it is... you know, colonial migration and education efficiency is just gonna... It takes some time before that really shows its effect on the population and on the empire as a whole. So the quicker we can do that, the better, I think. Now then. Anglo domain is accusing us of bullshit, so whatever. I don't care. I'm sorry. Yeah, the liberals will rise up. It happens. It happens to us all. I don't know who to invade. The Algerian rebellion. Demand concession on Algeria. Okay, well, it seems like every time I'm like, oh, I wonder what I'm gonna do. The game is like, yep, no, you're invading Algeria. It's a thing. Sure, let's nom up some more of Algeria, I guess. I mean, we really could just wait, though. Cannot bother with this again. It would be better to parley with the emir. Because if we can do this later on, we can take less infamy overall from taking the place. Of course, 2 infamy for just 1 province. That is nice. But I mean, taking, you know, annexing the remaining part of Algeria and... But I mean, I'm starting to assume maybe as France we keep getting these events, so maybe eventually we'll get an event to annex the whole thing. So I'm starting to think maybe going for it and just hoping that we'll eventually get another event. And I mean, it's something to do, isn't it? So let's slap some people on boats and let's go. My concession. For how long will this casus belli last? It will last enough time. So, yeah, start getting troops down south. And we'll nom up the place. Give clay. Get as many people as possible over at once. Oh wow, we can get everyone over. I love those transport ships. Can increase our influence in Madagascar. I'm not sure if this is any useful, but whatever. We'll do it anyways. Okay, oh wow, we can actually stand there with that many troops. That's kind of funny. Oh well, yeah. Just get the armies on the border. Appear to bring more over. And the liberal agitation keeps happening. I wonder how much does it cost anyways to convince the Ottomans to not have their acquire sub-state region. What does that mean? Oh yeah, I guess because technically Egypt is a puppet of the Ottomans, kind of. So by attacking the Ottomans you can gain Egypt, I guess. I think that's how it works. But I wonder if that counts for Tunis as well, because they only have 1 state. Who else are? Yeah, these guys are... All these other quote-unquote sub-states are just 1 province minors. Including all these Kurdish nations over here. So I don't know how that would work. I'm not sure if it would be in our best interest to do it. Yeah, I think we're just going to focus on our casual little war down here in Algeria. Yeah, let's start funding. Just get the thing up immediately. I'm starting to think maybe we just want to hope that we can win the war without even bothering to change political party, because you gain so much militancy for having your political parties changed all the time. And I've already changed it once. I'm thinking, yeah. Now let's just try and blitz the Constantine region and just hope that that works. Tararsa. I don't even know where they are. I'm assuming that's over here. Anti-Jacobin Tract. Nice. All landowners in France become more reactionary and overall just more bitchy, which is good for us. Except for the fact that it increases militancy. Yeah, that's not good. It does reduce consciousness though. So, whatever. Have that happen. Ooh, that actually impacted our thing. I didn't actually see whether or not it was a positive or negative thing. But, yeah, it did. Interesting. You're funding... Why are you closed? Don't be closed. Subsidize. Subsidize everything. Expand everything. If I cannot build factories, I will expand them. And I'll help out with whatever this is. Build. Don't know if a steel factory in Franche-Comté, or however you pronounce that, is any good. No, actually it is. It has both coal and iron. That's perfect. Hey, look at that. AI actually doing something useful for once. Oh, lovely. Let's get the navy down here. Well, actually, that's probably not even necessary. I mean, the enemy doesn't have any navy. We'll do it anyways, because I can't be bothered not to. Clear war. Colonize. I don't know. Let's not even bother. Because, yeah, the Russians are just going to become war leader again for some reason, so can't be bothered to do that. So, what do we have? Demand concession. Yeah, Algeria secedes territory, blah blah blah. Keep clay plus. Ooh, nothing quite like events that give you clay for limited amount of infamy. Kaboo could have had access, but I sort of just clicked it without thinking, so they didn't get any access. Debtor's prison. All pubs in French Indian Ocean territory become more in favor of bankruptcy. Doesn't make any sense. Maybe there's a law for that. Probably is. Rehabilitation. Where would that be? No idea. Debt law? Oh, here it is. Debt law. Okay. Serfdom. This thing. Debtors are confined to jail. Oh, okay. That looks just positive then. Yeah, we just gain more awesomeness. Fuck that. Yeah, I mean, fuck that. Fuck it, I meant to say. Let's go for that. Okay, where even is the enemy army? Does it even exist? No, it doesn't. Aw. Poor little crappy Algeria. Can't even defend yourself. Now let's just get in here quickly. Oh yeah, they're already ready for peace. Lose some money and everyone loses militancy. Yes. Come on. Thank you. Appreciate it. Now go back and don't take any more attrition. Now hopefully we'll get another event. Of course, this is my first playthrough as France and my first major playthrough in this mod. So, who are you? Dutch Patriots. Flemish Nationalists! No! Can I have access, please? No. Well, what if I give you access? Because I want to kill your rebels. The Dutch Patriots I'm okay with, but I can't be having these Flemish rebels happening. No way I can. No way at all. Seriously, I need to kill them. Damn it. Why? Relations, opinion, bullshit. Well, start increasing relations, I guess. Maybe we should just go to war with them again. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. I do not want Flanders to be independent. That's gonna really mess up the potential annexation of this area. That'll pretty much require that the Netherlands take it if it's ever gonna be possible. I mean, at least it's not the Valonians who are doing it. Still not good at all, though. Do not approve. How are things in Germany? We are banned again, aren't we? Well, we're working on it. We're even sort of catching up. Keep improving those relations. Heck, let's even invest a bit more. You can have something crap and cheap. There we go. Build. Funny how our government can build stuff in other places, but not in our own nation. Silly it is. Oh god, even more Flemish? That's not good. All pops become more reactionary? Yes. Let's see that reactionary stuff happening. Heck, they might even revolt. I mean, if they do, I might just... Well, never mind. The Jacobins are the ones who are the real threat. Wow, look how reactionary our upper house is. That's great. Heck, we might even be able to push back reforms. That would be hilarious. Where's the, voting... Blah, 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 I don't know. Which one allows less people to become liberal? That one, I guess. But yeah, if there's a way, like, a ruling party only, like, if we can... Oh, man, imagine that! That would be hilarious! We could just fuck up voting. Ah, it got rearranged. Why? Damn it. That would have been hilarious. French Newfoundland. All capitalists in France. Nope. Let the random people over there be liberal instead, I guess. Slave demographics. Yeah, that's right. This mod in this mod, the slave population actually changes. It doesn't do that in the base game. It just always stays, you know, whatever it is in the beginning. I guess that's good. Well, not for the slaves, but because I think slaves they provide like a bonus to your production. So by having slaves in our colonies, they produce more shit, which is sort of the purpose of slaves, or I mean of colonies. As far as I've understood it, correct me if I'm wrong, but having slaves, as for example America, is just stupid. Same goes with Brazil. Having slaves is idiotic because these guys should be working in your factories, but if your slaves are in the colonies, they're not going to be working in the factories anyways, so you might as well have them there because they just boost your resource production. What is this happening? What? That's got to be an event. What is this? Ottoman liberation of Botan. That doesn't make any sense. How can the Ottomans liberate Kurdistan from, or liberate the Kurds from the Kurdistan? That's, I don't know. Oh damn, what on earth was that? I don't know. Well, look at that, Egypt actually remains a sub-state. Interesting. Does that change? Because that's gonna make taking Egyptian land a lot more of a pain. Huh. I probably should have gone in then and actually acquire the Suez Canal when I had the chance. I can probably fight off the Ottomans though. That could be quite a fun war actually, where we can actually get some shit done. Take Cyprus maybe? It's not that good of a place, but having some of these areas in this place, that could be a nice naval base, or base for something, I guess, if we ever want to do something over in this region. I think there is an event. Like, I'm unsure if the Crimean event chain is in this mod. It is in the Pop Demand mod. And oh god, the Flemish nationalists. Oh no. Can I please have access? I just wanna kill your rebels. No. No. Damn it. Flanders is gonna be independent now. Such a pain. The only thing we can really hope for then is that the Dutch will just swoop in and annex it immediately. If they do that, then it's a positive thing, but if they don't, then it's just horrible. Because I don't know if the Dutch lose their course when Flanders become independent. Actually, I don't even think the Belgians lose their course on it, so... Problem about it is though, I don't know what happens to Brussels if they gain independence. Will Brussels stay the Belgian capital or will it move down to Wallonia? Because that's quite important for what will happen to us. Let's keep influencing here. Why not? And just keep it ticking. I don't know, just sit around and wait for, hopefully, another awesome event that allows us to take more of Algeria. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but it would be great if it did. If it doesn't, we can always just, you know, take it. I would still probably wait though, or maybe I wouldn't. Having, you know, actually bordering this desert area before the colonial race begins, that might be a value. Who knows? More liberal? Nope. Nope. No one's gonna be liberal. I do not accept it. Ooh, look at that! Reactionaries are working on it. I think I would want to do that just for the lulz, really. I want to see if I can get that old-fashioned flag. That would be hilarious. Where would they rise up, anyways? Like, where are the reactionaries stationed at? Nowhere. Nowhere we can see, anyways. I don't really understand this whole party loyalty. This is a weird map mode. Shouldn't it actually, like, in the same way that culture map mode shows you where the people live, the party map mode should show you where the people are voting for what. So like it will be colored blue if they vote for conservative. If they vote for something else, it would be colored something else. That would be much more useful. And where's the unrest? I guess that also determines where they revolt. I'm not actually sure. Sadly, there's no unrest in the capital, but there is a bunch of unrest over here, and there are a bunch of reactionaries here as well. Yeah, this is the region where we had that event that boosted reactionary. So if we can have a bunch of reactionaries here that hopefully move up here, then they could take the capital and we can just fall to them and become an absolute monarchy again. Just restore the old way France used to be. That would be funny. Funny indeed. Yeah, I think we end the episode. I'm sorry for these episodes being a bit long. The previous one was far too long. This one is this is actually kind of too long as well. Oh, look at this. The war's over. Nice for these people, I guess. Anyways, though, well, yeah, as I said, we'll end the episode here. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, bye.